What's up, everyone? My name is Alphamimer. Welcome to Let's Look at Freedom Fall. Freedom Fall is a 2D downscrolling platforming game developed and published by Stirfire Studios. Now, it was just released on Steam on January 10th. That was yesterday at the time of this recording. Let's take a look at the options menu, shall we? It's a 2D game, so there's not that many options to speak of. You just got your full screen, your resolution, and I assume... Oh, nope, that just changed the resolution. Alright, I thought that was a brightness slider, but it's not. Change controls, as you can see. Controls are rewindable. Now, oddly enough, it shows... Alright, this is something weird. It shows the controls in keyboard and mouse format. However, you can use the controller. It works perfectly fine. I am using the controller. And if I press the key for up, alright, I'm pressing up on my controller. It's not doing anything. So I have to rewind it through my keyboard. But you can definitely use controller, even though it doesn't give any indication that you can do so. So that's what I will do. I use the keyboard and mouse, or the keyboard, I suppose, for the first like 15 minutes that I played this game. It works completely fine, but I prefer to use my controller. Now, I'm going to continue my save file. This is Freedom Fall. You can see I'm this little dude or girl, I don't know which one. You can see the art style is very Bastion-esque. It looks a lot like Bastion. This character looks like he's taken straight out of that game. The art style is okay. I mean, it doesn't do much for it. Now, this is what Freedom Fall is. You are descending in this tower that this evil little girl, oh shit, that this evil little girl has maniacally set up for all the prisoners of this land that they haven't told me what the name is yet. So I am about, how far am I in? I'm about 45, 50 minutes into the game. This is about the 4th or 5th level. So you can see there's introduced some mechanics. I'll tell you about it later. Don't worry about it right now. So you see there's writing on the back of the wall. This is from our antagonist of the game. Fucking hey, what is her name? Emphor something. So this game has a very interesting sense of humor and sense of character progression. So to speak of, this character is the only one in the game, this antagonist, and you completely interact with her through these writings that are on the wall, and sometimes you get little race sequences against her where you have to platform better than her, basically. You don't get anything from it, really. You get an achievement for beating her the first time, but beyond that, that's it, really. So, this princess girl, this evil princess girl, she tells the story through, quote-unquote story. There's not really a story to speak of, but she tells it through these writings on the wall. She will often, antagonize you through it, talk about you, call you names, talk about her dad. She seems to like her dad a lot, doesn't really like her mom, or her fake mom, or whatever. And yeah, this is basically it. It's a platforming game where you are descending in the tower, so I guess it's a little different. Dang it. It's a little different from most games where you are usually either side-scrolling or going up. This one, you're going down, so yeah, that's cool, I guess. There was another game like this that came out a while ago. This is it's a ninja game where you actually were fighting, too. There's no combat. There is combat in this game, but it's not that good. There was a boss fight against a giant shark in water. It wasn't that great. So if you look at your UI really quick, top left, that is our cogs that we collected. It's these little floating things that we're collecting. Oh shit, I didn't see that. Usually the electrical things have drawings to indicate where they're going, but because I'm outside, they don't. So that one goes diagonally. Gotcha. Alright, so if you look at the top left, those are my cogs. There actually is some point to gathering these cogs, although very superficial. They allow you to build, I don't know if you remember, like 2 minutes ago when I was standing at a workshop, you can actually build upgrades for your character. That's what this little glider thing I have. You had to build it. Honestly, it doesn't really, I don't know, the fact that you have to build it, you don't quote unquote build it, you just have enough cogs in order to buy the upgrade, that doesn't really do anything as far as gameplay goes, because it's essentially the same as if they just gave you the upgrade. I would have preferred to just get the upgrade, you know, in other games like Guacamelee, which is a action platformer that I've been playing through recently. They just give you the upgrades. You destroy a statue and you get the upgrades. And here you have to collect these nuts and bolts and quote-unquote build the items, but you don't really build anything. You just kind of buy the upgrade with them. Oh, okay, I thought that was gonna kill me. So let's just read what's on the back. Maybe I'll take you to one of my tea parties if you get zapped to death. So this character, she's for some reason she's really evil, really being, oh god, saw that happening. Really being a douche about things. I don't know why. I guess she's just not a happy child. I mean, I wouldn't be if I was just in charge of making this dungeon. Seems like a pretty boring job. The guards don't come by to mop up, much these days. It's not my fault they slip on these things. So, yeah, you can see, she has a very, what is it? I apologize for bringing up Borderlands 2 so much in my videos, but she has a very Tiny Tina type vibe, where she's this little girl. She tries to be cute sometimes with her little drawings. You see, you got little sparkles. Me and Manda's her pet dragon. By the way, in case you didn't know, she has these little cute drawings on the back, but she's really inside just a vicious murderer who likes to kill people. So yeah, it really gives off this Tiny Tina vibe. However, she's missing that magic, that charm that Tiny Tina has because of her voice acting, which in this game does not exist. Now they do try to explain why this princess character is incapable of talking and why she's just writing these messages to you. Apparently she's mute, probably. Oh, speak of the devil, here she is. So this is one of the race sections I told you about, or maybe not. We're going down to the next level. And then after each level you get this little score assessment. I died 9 times, so I got 90 points taken off. And then there's leaderboards, whatever. Full disclosure, I don't really care. Leaderboards, score tags, never been my thing. So as you can see, this is the workshop right here. So you can buy upgrades. I don't know if these are the only 3 that you ever get, but these are the only 3 available to me right now. This last one being 750 cogs. I only have 220, so that's a little bit far off. Ow, dang it. It is nice that at times, or these little red shrines, they serve as checkpoints. And it's nice that if you die, you just pretty much instantly go back to them. No lives, no anything like that. You don't have to fool around with stuff like that. Now I know why you're not dead. Why is it I'm not dead, little girl? You're cheating. I'm not cheating. I'm gonna go this way because it's easier. There are different branching paths that are either easy or hard. I guess later on in the game it turns into this where it's like hard or harder. I hate cheetahs. You can see this game has somewhat of a sense of humor. I don't know, it doesn't really, it doesn't really work for me though. I found myself at times just skipping through or not paying attention to the writings on the wall, much like I'm not right now. God, I'm so bad at this. And yeah, I often miss out on what's happening, but to be completely honest, god dang it, this is a 2D down-scrolling platforming game. Story is highly insignificant. But if you're into that kind of having this constant antagonist that's always there, that's always talking to you, something that was not invented but definitely popularized by Portal, where you have GLaDOS just constantly mocking you, that seems to be what this game is going for. However, again, unlike GLaDOS, this character is not voiced and thus loses a lot of that charm that GLaDOS had. You know, would GLaDOS have been as interesting of a character? Fuck! Would GLaDOS have been as interesting of a character if she wasn't voiced? If she was just typing dialogue that you read? God damn it, that's apparently not the way to go. So I'm gonna go this way. It's definitely probably the best way to go. Not some low-life thief like you. I mean, You're called Marsh? Apparently my name's Marsh. Your parents hate you. I don't blame them. This way is hard, this way is harder. You know, she hates me so much. Why does she keep telling me which way is harder and which way is, you know, easier? That seems like a trap and a half, but here's one of my complaints about this game. Doesn't matter. I can collect those things. If I die, well, I suppose you get the penalty after when you get your score assessment, but I don't know. It would seem fitting that the cogs would kind of reset when you die. But I suppose the game wasn't really developed that way. Guards found you with empty potion in your hands. Okay, so there's some backstory context going on where there's some elixir of life, and that's the reason that I can infinitely respawn at these shrines. It doesn't really matter. It's just trying to explain or give some context to why game mechanics exist. But here's my thing, guys. In a game like this, in a very simple game like this, you don't need an explanation why things exist. They've been this way for years. They're probably gonna keep going this way. It just doesn't do anything for me. And yeah, this is basically what it is, what the game is. Now, as far as the controls go, they feel kind of floaty. I mentioned earlier I'm playing Guacamelee, and the controls in that game are they're just tight and they work. And when you jump exactly how high you think you're gonna jump. You don't, well, even without this glider, you can see with the right bumpers, I can change my equipment, and I can change to these dragon wings that basically give me a double jump. But you don't like float in the air for this amount of time like you do in this game. I don't know, like, you know, describing feeling or how a game feels is often a very difficult thing to try to do. It's something that will vary depending on who you are. Some people may not have an issue with how this game controls. Me, it just feels way too floaty. Like, alright, and what's up with this blue streak? It doesn't mean anything. And in fact, I've had this blue streak behind me since the beginning of the game. It's not some like superpower or anything. It's just, fuck. It's just there, you know. Oh, that was all me. That was my fault right there. We'll just go this way. And I find myself ignoring a lot of the cogs and everything because, alright, I don't know, here, I'll tell you this. Platforming games, not my thing. They're definitely not my thing. I can really enjoy, again, Guacamelee, I can really enjoy a platforming game if it has another element to it. Guacamelee has its combat, and it has a very good combat system. However, just pure platforming games, they don't really do it for me. I don't get the allure of them. Usually it's because there's this whole competition vibe going on, like, oh, check the leaderboard, see if you can do better than this person, but that's not me. You know, I would rather have a good story. So yeah, you can see there, that's where one of the equipment that I have comes in use. The glider can also glide up on fire, as you can see. And I don't know, this game just, except, you know, when it doesn't feel like gliding on fire, that's cool too. This game just, it doesn't scream originality to me. To me, it seems that if you want a platforming game, if you want like a pure competitive platforming game that's gonna make you want to keep playing it to be better than your friends, this isn't it. I don't know, nothing is terribly unique. Like, you can look at this picture right here. It just doesn't remind you of Bastion so much. It reminds me of Bastion. But yeah, there's just nothing really unique about it. I don't, fuck. Yeah, that's my 2 cents on Freedom Fall. If you want a 2D platforming game, there are better options out there for cheaper. This game is $9, or it will be $9 when it goes up to its full price. Right now, I bought it for $6.50 on its opening week sale for 35% off, which, let's be honest, is pretty high. Oh man, I'm losing it, guys. It's pretty high for a opening week sale. But unfortunately, because of... Oh, she's breaking my shrines now. Okay. Because of Fuck, I forget what I was gonna say. Never mind. Forget that point. What? I thought I would glide longer than that. Oh well, that's unfortunate. So yeah, this is Freedom Fall in a nutshell. Oh, what I was gonna say is because you're descending in this game, because you're just going down, a lot of it resorts to just falling. What? Oh, springs. Alright, that's cool. Because you're just falling, a lot of it resorts to, hey, you fall down this route and try not to hit the stuff at the bottom. And yeah, that's basically it. Freedom Fall, ladies and gentlemen. $6.50 on its opening week sale, originally going to be $9. You can find it on Steam, and also you can find the link to it in the description of this video. My name has been Alpha Mimer, and until next time, I will see you guys later.